We are so excited for our next guest, who gained a following on TikTok after writing a viral self-help book that became a #1 bestseller on Amazon. It sold more than 1 million copies, all on her own, and she's 25 years old. That is what we call living the dream, but it's not a dream, it's reality.
That's right. Her book is The Shadow Work Journal, a guide to integrate and transcend your shadows. It now has a new expanded edition out now, and here to tell us more about it is the author, Keila Shaheen. Keila, we are so excited for you to be here. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
So Will just mentioned you sold 1 million copies before you even had a publisher. This thing exploded on social media. Tell us about your journey and how all this happened.
So I was going through a very difficult time in my life, and the one thing that got me through that was journaling, and journaling became my outlet. So when I heard of the term shadow work and shadow work journaling, that was the missing puzzle piece. That gave a name to this introspective work that I was already doing in my journal, asking myself deep questions and trying to get to the root of those emotions. And I wondered, why don't more people know about this? So that's when I decided to create the Shadow Work Journal, and it's had immense online praise and it's reached millions of people. It's incredible to see how many people have resonated with this work, especially the younger generations.
For the unfamiliar, what exactly, you got into it a little bit, but what exactly is shadow work? What does that mean?
So shadow work is all about exploring the unknown parts of your mind, asking yourself deep questions, getting to the root of your emotions, and finding hidden answers that are already within you. So it allows you to explore your fears, your doubts, your worries, your anxieties. But it also allows you to explore even your dreams and your aspirations and your hidden talents, because that can also be neglected. So it's all about looking at every aspect of yourself with the lens of compassion and figuring out what you can let go of or what you can foster to become a better version of you.
I was looking at the book this morning and reading some of these questions. One of the ones that really stuck out to me: in what ways have I been reprimanded in my childhood and beyond? So you're really going deep, as you mentioned, all aspects of yourself. Tell us about some of these exercises and kind of what benefits we can get from doing these and going that deep, because that can be scary for a lot of people.
Yeah, definitely. So one exercise that has been such a popular one amongst our journalers is this fill in the blank exercise. And it gives you a framework, it gives you a narrative to work with. So the concept is that you read through it, and anytime you see a blank, you fill it in with the first word that pops up in your mind. And this allows you to uncover some of those unconscious beliefs that you have about yourself or about your memories. There's also pages in the back to explore different shadow work journaling prompts and different themes, from fear, inner child, inner teen even. And there's interactive components as well, where you can scan a QR code and it links out to a visualization meditation. There's even a QR code to scan that'll link out to our app, our Zenful Note app, for even more shadow work resources. So it's very interactive, hands-on, and it's an experience.
It's a journal for the 21st century. Dr. Jen, I want to bring you in and ask from your licensed medical professional perspective, what the benefits of journaling and doing exercises like this help us process emotions like anxiety or what have you?
Well, first of all, there is some data on that if you look in the mental health literature. But I think the obvious reasons that journaling can be so helpful to so many people are, there's a plethora of those reasons. Number one, it's easy, it's accessible, it's affordable, and it's confidential. There's no judgment. And the part that I love about it, and by the way, both of my kids have tried to get me into journaling because they have found it so helpful for them, is you write your own story. So you can, as you evolve over things, you can look back on it and say, wow, I thought that way 6 months ago, but I don't feel that way now, and you can actually see your progress and evolution. I think this is amazing.
Thank you.
And I liked that you could actually do it with a therapist. I saw a whole section in there. If you wanted to do it on your own, you can do it on your own, but you can also work with someone.
Yes,
on
therapists are using it with their clients. They reach out to me and tell me about their experiences, so it's a tool to have.
Keila Shaheen, thank you so much for being here. This is fantastic. We all have some work to do, don't we?
Yeah.
Wow, the Shadow Work Journal is out now.